Hello everyone, White Mage Serenia here, welcome you back to Let's Play Xenogears! In our last episode we had just made it to the town of Nissan, and from there I don't actually remember what we were doing or what we're supposed to do next. So we're just gonna have to wing it and hope we figure it out. That's always fun, right? I think we were supposed to go back to the Yggdrasil though. Not entirely sure. Not really sure today, my friends. There's Bart. Okay, yeah. I have to go talk to Bart. To the Bart man. Do the Bart man. Do. Oh, no, that's the Mario. I had no idea Sig had such a past. Are you still suspicious of Sigurd? Well, I mean, it was just so sudden. I kind of expected to hear something different, like that we were childhood rivals or something. But that's nothing compared to the story he just told us, is it? So hearing this story has you confused because it was not so simple. There was a time when he was cooperating with one of Gebler's generals. Furthermore, behind Gebler was a country that you had never even heard of. Hey, what are you picking on me for? No, I am not picking on you or blaming anything on you. What I am saying is this. If you think about how he feels, then you should know, or then you should see why he could not talk about this with you until now. Looking at the activities of Solaris towards other countries up until now, it has never gone beyond simply maintaining their own empire or self-preservation. And as you have seen, their military power is immense, so Sigurd was probably thinking ahead. First, he was probably concentrating on taking care of the problems here on the continent of Ignis. Once things were settled here, it would give him a stronger foundation to deal with Solaris later, which is a much better plan than rushing straight into a war he knew he could not win. Quite logical, really. Sounds like you understand one another pretty well. Well, it's not like we are newly acquainted, is it? And we had talked about a lot of things up until we decided to escape from Solaris. Speaking of that, why'd you leave? That Ramses guy was supposed to be a star of hope or something, wasn't he? Yeah, I certainly thought so at first. But then I realized his way of thinking really was not that much of a change from the previous system. Basically, the only difference was whether they stressed people's ranks or class, or their skill. And the words had changed, but it was still no different from what Solaris itself had been doing until then. He had no intentions of bringing everyone a better way of life. In other words, he's an elitist. I don't think I like him much either. So, Citan, do you think I could beat Gebler? Why, are you planning on fighting them? As long as they're working with Shakan, there's no way around it. The way things are going, I'm sure we'll have to fight them sooner or later. I suppose so, but even if we were to defeat the Gebler forces here, there is still Solaris to deal with. If we are not careful, it is possible that we may get involved in a longer war than with Shakan. Do you not agree that continuing the way we have been going is rather hard on everyone? I think it is time we try to get help from a greater number of people. So, defeating Shakan's not going to get rid of the likes of Gebler. I know what you're trying to say. To vanquish Gebler, first gain thy throne, right? You could put it that way. But then again, maybe it is time I did something about that. Sweetness. Looking for accessories, I guess. Just to see if there's anything new. And of course I get yawny now. This is always what happens, man, when I'm trying to play this game. It's like my body goes, no, you're tired. I went to the tool shop to borrow a table. The owner said, if we need anything for the young master, just ask for it. I'm grateful. When I was a kid, I borrowed stuff from there and got in big trouble. Borrowed? What did you take? A toy boat. I think that's what it was. I put fireworks in it and let it float on the cathedral's lake. I always used to play Navy. I'm not sure, but I think I pretended the lake was the open sea, and I was the fleet commander. Anyway, forget those old stories. We should get started. First, Gebler is the big problem. Yes, Ramses is headed towards achieving his goals. That he is now the commander of Gebler is proof of that. A normal man could not progress so quickly through that country's organization, and now he is presently located here in Ignis. Frankly, the situation is not very favorable. We need to somehow find a weak spot and attack it with all our might. First, let's just concentrate on Shakan. Once he's out of the way and Ava is safe again, we can think about how to deal with Gebler. With our present strength, we should be able to hold off the Royal Guard forces. The problem is how to deal with Gebler in the meantime. They will most likely move at Shakan's request. They're not just gonna sit by and watch quietly. May I have a look there, please? In short, we want Gebler to leave for a while, at least until we are able to take back the royal capital Bledevik. These are the Gebler units currently in Ava, correct? The Western Guards. The Royal Capital Defense Force. And units along the front line at the border with Kislev. I think we're actually getting ready to go into a really cool part. There are 3 main groups. Each is made up of a mix of Gebler and Ava forces. Only 2 of these are very large. The Royal Capital's defense units and the Kislev border units. The Western Guard along Nisan's borders are a little more of a surveillance team. In order to recapture the royal capital, it will be necessary to draw these defense units away from Bledevik. We have some Kislev-made gears, correct? Yeah, we captured some earlier. Hope you guys are enjoying yourselves. What if we use those gears to make a raid on the Western Guards, here at the border with Nisan? I see. We'll draw them out by making it look like Kislev is evading Ava. Brilliantly deduced, but the problem is, will attacking the border guards be enough to set the center in motion? To be sure then, Nisan will just have to appear to align with Kislev. If they see it that way, they will certainly make a move. You're saying that you intend to use Nisan as bait? Doc! Shakan is very sensitive to Nisan's and Kislev's actions. If Nisan starts moving, he will probably leave it up to Gebler. But of course, I do not wish to do that from the beginning. But looking at the situation, we have to be willing to go that far. First, we infiltrate into the capital. To take out Shakan, we'll have to meet up with our agents already in the city. We are forgetting one thing. The frontline units along Kislev's border. Oh, also, thanks to Neon, I have one of these things now. Just so you guys know. The main strength of Ava's fleet is the battleship Kefanzel, or however you pronounce that, has been in service since the realm of the last king. Because of its firepower, the whole unit is nicknamed the Invincible Fleet. I recall yesterday's intelligence report said that the ship is near the border. Damn, that puts everything in jeopardy! Do not feel so down. I simply wanted you to see the current distribution of force in the area. Even in the worst case they do come, it will not be such a great problem. What do you mean? I have some additional information about Ava's border fleet. The former Ava Supreme Commander was transferred there. Not really transferred, more like demoted. His name is Vanderkalm. Vanderkalm? You don't mean the Vanderkalm that was in Jugend? The very same. Young one, he has not been able to adapt to the change in tactics, particularly following the introduction of gears. He is a man who will never stray from his dependence on large naval guns. You mean he's stubborn? He is all size and no real military power, an excellent target for pirates. Young master, this is not going to be an act of piracy. Just kidding. God. Actually, the number of gears assigned to the fleet seems to have been reduced. Even with that, how gallant of him to be so self-righteous. Is he that much of a musclehead? It'll be fun taunting him. Young master! I know. Anyway, Satan, do you think he can strike our gear forces? It is not a problem. Even with Vanderkalm, we have the forces left to pull off the feint. However, it would not be wise to underestimate our opponents. Well, no. Oh, thank you, Steam Store. Go away. Go away, please. Well, now that we know what we are up against, here's what we'll do. Apart from our main unit heading for Bledavik, we must keep the fleet at the Kislev border from returning to the capital. So you're suggesting we have another unit? A few effective soldiers to hold the enemy at bay. A small force is best. A small force? What if Faye leads a group of gears there? Me? Hold on now. There's no reason to involve you all in this. I'll do it. Yes, let me do it. When do we leave? Are you sure? We've come this far. Hey, we're friends to the end now. Speed is everything. We should do this as soon as possible. Alright, tomorrow. How about right now? Yeah! I love how we're only 13 minutes into the recording and it's just like blah blah blah. Well put, young master. But as I said, I do think we're coming upon a cool part. I feel like we are, at least. After all the jibber jabber, we can actually start playing. Good morning. What's with the long face? Not feeling well? Or are you feeling sad about saying goodbye? Or maybe you're just nervous. Shut up, stupid! Don't bug me! Is everyone ready to go? I'll be waiting here, so let me know when you are through preparing. Trust me, I'm ready as I'll ever be. Our comrades in Nissan will hit the Western Guard in Kislev uniforms as planned. We'll wait for the right moment, then head for the palace in the Yggdrasil. Got it, but avoid any unnecessary deaths. This especially goes for the Ava troops, and also the people from Gebler. Yes, we understand. Guess I'm going to raise some hell in my Veltall, then. We're counting on you. Indeed. Next time we meet, I won't be able to call you Bart or Young Master. Maybe Your Majesty? Cut it out! Bart's fine. Great Mother of Nissan. Hey! You know I hate that title. Well, we're out of here. Okay, good luck. Long ago, before the Fatimas of Ava were called Fatima, the royal brothers and their wives oversaw many prosperous regions. I'm looking forward to the day when, as the great mother of the Nissan sect, you will take the place on the throne as Bartholomew's wife. What? Hey, hold on! I hate talking about queens and romance. Bart and I are best friends! Haha, marriage is the best friendship. Well, Marguerite, at the rate that you are maturing into a beautiful woman, I don't think Bart will be able to ignore you much longer. Stop it! You're embarrassing me! Talking about how well endowed she is, I would imagine, hey? Each squad of gears take off, in order, from here, to avoid being picked up. We'll meet at the Rockies by the border tomorrow at 1200, got it? Okay. The time has finally come. I'm pumped! Hey guys, I'm pumped. Though the warship is outdated, you're only going in as a small unit. It's gonna be a tough fight, but you could change Ava's future. I'm counting on you. And I'm starting to feel nauseous for some reason. Pardon me. Don't call me son, because you sure ain't my pops. Oh, Lord. Huh? Well, young master, we promised to make something out of this battle. At least my internet seems to have stabilized. Faye, it's odd for me to say this, since I'm the one who got you involved, but be careful, okay? You too. If anything happens to me, take care of Margie and them for me. Don't jinx yourself, it's not like you. But I'll take care of them, don't you worry. Woo! Yo! Veltall looks so cool, I swear. Kind of like a black Gundam, but hey. Still means he looks cool if you ask me, baby. Oh crap, if memory serves, this is the first time we get to see Id. Oh, aren't you going to rest up a little? Hey, we're supposed to be going to battle, not... At long last, we are heading to Bledavik tomorrow. Though he is the prince, our young master doesn't know the royal capital very well. I'd always felt that he was awful pity. But... pity. But despite that, I tried my best to raise him as crown prince. However, looking back, I might have put too much of the burdens of kingship on him too early in life, and it might have been too much for a child with a future like his to handle. I must be the most terrible minder ever. My dear Lord Mason, I hardly think that is right. The young one would have taken the burden off of himself had he not wanted to bear it any longer. He is a fine man now, far capable of handling any such burdens or pressures, and I believe you are the very ones who have given him the strength to do so. Oh my, good Dr. Uzuki. I hope you are not too taken aback. Lately, there are far too many highly energetic lads around the young master. So yours truly, who is in charge of education, demanded to have this room created. But because of that, I ended up having to take a side job. How may I be of service to you? I'll hit the right button eventually. For the blood blowing, flesh falling. No, I mean, the blood boiling, flesh dancing battle to recapture the capital, right? Oh, that doctor, man. Don't you love it? Oh god, I didn't name him Mogwai! I forgot! Damn you, Neon! It's your fault, Neon. I'm 2E. Well, I'm glad that you're 2E. My name is Bingo, the Prince Helmsman. And the thing is, he does level up as you play the game. Dude, my back is being awful. Tomorrow's our first return to your castle in 12 years. Returning to the castle. After we get the royal palace back, I guess I'm gonna be the king. I'm not very suited for it, am I? You'll get used to it. Listen, Sig. Yes? I guess it really doesn't matter who the king is, does it? As long as it's a symbol of hope, right? It doesn't have to be me. I was kidnapped by Solaris and brainwashed for use as a human guinea pig. But even they couldn't erase my desire to return home. Then I remembered you and Marguerite, not as the royalty of our country, but as just normal children. I don't care about rebuilding a dynasty. I want to regain this kingdom because it belongs to you, because it's your home. Because it's my home. Yes. For that, we must take Shao Kahn down tomorrow, am I correct? Right, then let's do it. But first, I think you need to take a bath. A bath?! You don't look like a king at all. You are facing the enemy's leader, so you must have a noble appearance. Hey, you just said it didn't matter whether I'm a king or not. That is that, this is this. That someone was waiting for you. That one thought was all it took for you to regain yourself. You are a great man, Sigurd. Ooh, she's naked. Toria! Soria! Oh! He's out of control. Stop him. I don't care how. Just stop him. Something about that gear looked familiar, Link. This can't be. Help! Thanks, game. What's wrong? You look like you've just had a nightmare. It wasn't that dream again, was it? No, it was nothing. Car? Ooh. Peeping is not very becoming, you know. I saw the boy that you are after in the tournament. I could tell right away. He resembles you greatly. Oh. You used the influence of the ministry to set you up with that man. I don't know what you are up to, but don't you dare think about plotting against me. You stay out of this. Oh, I see the news has already reached you. As usual, you're the first to hear about everything. But don't worry, I won't steal your prized possession. I'll cooperate. Besides, you and I go back a long way. Indeed they do. Indeed they do. Oh, but it's not from the surface, it's from under the sand. Under the sand? This is the only sand cruiser in all of Ava. We haven't heard anything about a new ship, even from the spies at Ava Naval HQ. Can you try again and confirm what it is? I can't catch it again. It could have been a sand whale. Young Master, I'm detecting an increase in the use of F-band. That's the Royal Capital's Defense Force's frequency. Oh boy. Young Master, I have an awfully bad feeling about this. Do be very careful. It's alright, old Mason. What? This little girl's our commanding officer? She's said to be an elite from out of Jugend. She returned single-handedly from the Greaslave infiltration operation. And empty-handedly, I hear. No souvenirs for the commander, huh? Yep. What a pretty face. She's not the soldier type. You there! Is that how you address a superior officer? Remember your rank. Oh, scary. We don't care much for rank, and we don't care much for rank either. But just because you're beautiful doesn't mean you have to be cocky. This jerk's just jealous. What? I'm much prettier. How could I be jealous? Hey, shut that perv up. He gives me the creeps. And that's how it is. So don't get in our way, Miss Lieutenant. So how is everyone doing, huh? Anyway, let's just get this thing moving. Can't tell what it can do just by looking at it. What kind of machine is this? I've never seen it before. It's a new model gear called Vierge. Vierge. That's for use officers only. It's said that people with normal mental power can't even operate it. So, she's still a Jugend regardless of having no ability. This looks like fun. Let's see what she can do. And 32 minutes into the recording, can we actually play the game? Head for the mountain peak. There's no time to waste. Deploy. Yay, we can actually play. Oh, that reminds me, actually. I need my X-Batter. No damage, haha. No damage. Punch, punch. Yeah, go ahead and charge your face off. Yeah, buddy. Flash, ow. Ball. Dang it. Kick, punch. Reppu! Ha! Shoryuken! Ha! Hey! hate the mayflies, man. I feel like they have way too much HP. There we go. One easy way to know if you're about to get into a random battle, though, is when you can no longer jump for a second. Sometimes. Damn you. These assholes just drink my fuel like it's friggin' candy. Mainly because of how much HP they have. Hey, you leveled up. And in we go. Alright. I should have made that. Edelweiss. Ow! Yeah. No! How is that fair? Give you a hint. It kind of wasn't. Trigger got 2 turns on me. There we go. We need to find a refueling station soon. Oh man. Oh, and of course it's a mayfly. Oh, I got away from that one. So that was good. Aha! Gold nugget. Those things are good for gil, or gold, or whatever. G. My fuel is so low. Oh my god. I can't really reach attack level 3 right yet, but thanks for the info. Ah, but there's a repair bot literally right up here. There's also this guy. Fix me up. That's awesome. Elite HP, baby. I didn't actually know your attack level affected how much you charged for. That's something I never knew. Gear parts. Well, either way, I like getting my gear maxed out as much as I can. But yeah, a lot of this stuff I didn't actually know. I just play the game usually, not worry about all that crap. But then again, I never really was a min-maxer, so. But a lot of it I will keep in mind as I come across them. A Gebler gear unit! What? Yep, I knew this fight was coming up. Let me handle this. But We don't have time. While we're wasting our time here, Bart's team is already on their way to the castle. Hurry! Roger. Don't tell me it's Faye! Hey, is that him? The guy from before? Yep, that's him, alright. Good. It's time for a rematch. Don't fall behind, sister. You're in the way. Why don't you stay over there and just watch? Yeah, we can take care of these guys on our own. Sorry about this. Get out of the way! All of you! Hold! I haven't given any orders to attack yet! Huh. Although I do have to wonder what kind of fuel these things use, to be able to recharge mid-fight like that, you know? Level 24. I remember this fight being particularly hard. I feel like I'm supposed to... Maybe it's not as hard as I remember. But they are doing quite a number to me as well. Especially when they get, like, multiple turns in one go like that. I really need to take out that sword knight. Jesus. I should turn on my booster. Yeah, I definitely need to turn on my booster. Holy crap. That sword knight out of here. And this should be Claw Knight out of here. Yeah, get out of here. Vance, Helm, you two okay? Am I losing to a lamb? Something's wrong. Way wrong. Vance, get a hold of yourself. Oh, yeah? I just need more. I need more drive. I can't do it. I can't fight fate, but... The only thing left is to use the drive, but... What are you doing? Don't worry. It's just the drive. The drive will just readjust your balance and make you... I don't want it. I don't want to use it. Feel good. Antipathy. Please stop it! Yep. Don't! Any more driving, you'll waste your mind! I don't care! I'm already messed up as it is! Stop this now, Vance! I'll handle it! That voice! Ellie! Ellie, is that you? Faye, what are you doing? You shouldn't be here. I'm so screwed. What's wrong? Don't tell me you're using that personality-changing drug that Bart told us about. It has nothing to do with you. And would you quit trying to be so friendly? Oh, did you see that? Those were arrows. Arrows? Animal Ether Response Offensive Drones, commonly known as ARODs. Within Gebler, there are only a handful of people capable of actually using them. From what I hear, it should only be people from the Elements class. But isn't it like a side effect of the drive? It's no big deal, right? No, the drive can only draw upon the potential that already exists in her. You're looking at the real thing, boys. Ellie, stop it! Why must we fight? Why? It's obvious. It's divine providence. We are the chosen people, the able. Our purpose of existence is to subordinate the earth-dwelling lambs. Those who stand in our way must be eliminated. Ellie, snap out of it! Your emotions are being controlled by the drug. This is my true nature. There is no other. That's a lie. You once felt responsible, blaming yourself for causing the incident in Lahan by landing there. You were considerate of me when I was troubled. The real you would never say anything like that. You talk as if you know, yet you know nothing. She kicked me in the nuts. Thrive, dance, die, and rot in obscurity here! Ellie, must I fight you? I'm so gonna die. Because I have no way to heal the gear. Especially if she keeps doing that. Really, Ellie? Damn it. And we're back. This time with more health and more fuel. Yeah, I went after Sword Knight first this time instead of Shield Knight like a dumbass. I also have another magnetic rod equipped. Well, the last time I remember playing, I think my Choo-Choo was healing for 4K, though. I mean, I could be misremembering, but still. Either way, the benefit is you can heal gears that way. I should turn on my boosters. That's true. But Choo-Choo's main thing is she's more of a mage. Hazan! Ju Hazan! I guess so, yeah. She didn't use air rods a single time that time. Look at that. In return for treating me so kindly, I will kill you painlessly. Farewell, Faye. Oh, head. I can probably stop her now. Ooh, Mountain Deliver. No, I don't want this. What's happening, Ellie? Oh, wow. Faye? Help. This isn't me. The jokes just write themselves. Ellie, why? I warned you. I said the next time we met we'd be enemies. True. But there's no reason for you to do this to yourself just so you can fight. There's no reason for you and I to fight. None at all. There was no other choice. I'm a Solaris officer. I can't turn my back on my unit, the mission. Why do you have to use the drive? I didn't want to. When I use it, I change. I feel like I'm dominated by some unknown power that I never wanted. There's a power in me that I don't want to admit. But I want to protect my allies, so I had no choice but to use the drive. Ellie, you're the same as me. The same? Probably. I felt I knew you ever since I first met you. Probably because our problems were so similar. I'm here for you. It may not be much, but at least I can relate to you how I feel, Ellie. What? What are you saying? We lick each other's wounds? Lick something else, at least. No, that's not what... Well, I guess I am. Sorry. I'm sorry. I'm not being fair, am I? No, I'm just pessimistic sometimes. But even so, it's better than worrying about it by yourself. Faye? You won't change your mind? Please don't look so sad. I have no choice. It is my only home. I have to go. My friends are waiting for me. If you can, get out of the army, Ellie. That look doesn't suit you at all. Not that she changes her clothes at all. I gotta hurry. After a quick pit stop. Gear parts. Tune up. There we are. And a quick save ought to do it. But also, I think this is going to be a good stopping point, actually. I don't want to go for another 6 hours just because of all the blah blah blah. So, with that, guys, we're going to go ahead and stop for now. I only intended to stream for a couple of hours tonight anyway, and I've accomplished that. So, until next time, guys, we will see you again real soon. Have a nice night, everyone. Thanks for watching. In card, go! Yo! Have you checked out this video over here? Maybe you should. How about that one over there? I'd recommend it. Yo, if you left your thoughts in the comment section down below, I sure hope you have so far, make sure you subscribe, and if you want to stay up to date, get that bell on. Hey, there's also a Patreon down there if you actually want to support the channel. I appreciate it. Have a good day.